Yes, I teach full time in Los Angeles at my private studio, and I also teach in New York City at Drummers Collective, where I graduated. I went to school in Drummers Collective. So between teaching at both schools, I do practice when I have a chance. I have to stay, sharp and fresh. Just even for me, not necessarily for, not that I'm trying to prove anything, but I love what I do, so I'm always trying to push myself. I've gotten to a point now, I guess, in my life and my career, where I realize that every little thing that I practice, I'm gonna somehow, some way, at some point, apply it. So everything is important. So I take everything I do serious, whether it's learning snare drum, whether it's trying to strengthen my wrist, or whether it's trying to play, technique and this and that. So whatever it is. To me, it's important to give back. I feel God has blessed me to be at a position, in the drum industry, a very, just a little piece of, and I'm glad and grateful. But whatever I have and whatever I'm experienced, I try to give back, because I remember sitting in that seat. I was that little kid going, how did he get up there? Or what did he do to get up there? What do I have to do to get up there? So it's important to me to kind of give so somebody else can learn that, because I'm not going to be in this spot forever. At some point, I'm going to move on and do some, whatever comes to life, but I'm not going to always be right here. So I got to give back, because somebody else has got to come up. I am currently writing and producing right now for a new record and a new DVD. I'm getting my thoughts together. I wanted to try to do it this year, but we'll see how things come together between schedules and this and that and that. So I have a lot in store. I also want to go back to school. I also play bass, and I play keyboard. I went to school for those instruments as well. So I'm trying to go back and finish my programs, so I can continue to write and, just open up and do that. So that's kind of what's on my plate, just all of that, just a mesh of everything. So far, I'm loving it. I feel like there's a transparency, with the French musicians, just the little that I've come in contact with. It's like, they show you who they are right away. Not from an arrogant standpoint, not overplaying. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, when they sit down, like, you hear them right away, as opposed to trying to hear somebody they're trying to mimic. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this drummer likes Vinny Colaiuta, he sits down and try to play it all the Vinny licks, as opposed to trying to play him. I don't get that. The French musicians that I run into, it's like when they sit down, like last night we were here at the jam session, and they was grooving, and it's just like, yes, we've heard those type of grooves before, but I didn't hear it like that, because it was them. They played it their way. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I respect